Hey guys, welcome back to the Blue Podcast. This is the Purple Show with me, Tom McManaman, Henry Maguire, Dan Elkin, William Tio Baggett, and our resident Spanish speaker, Carlos Nasir. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, all good, bro. All good. It's good to be here.
Very good. Ready to start this.
Great. So we're the first show back on the Blue Podcast. You're going to see a lot more new faces. It's going to be exciting. I'll do a rundown probably on the Blue Podcast at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Chelsea, obviously, and then we got Sevilla and Manchester United.
Fucking give it a guess.
I never thought I'd be United fan on my shows, but I guess that's the
Exactly.
case.
Well,
So-
you've got the big clubs on now, so
Yeah.
talk about the big boys.
The general rundown for the podcast is going to be like speaking about our clubs. Being European football, obviously we've got Spaniard with us, so might as well try and utilise that. Team of the week, which is between Premier League. And then Carlos is going to test our Spanish football knowledge.
Yeah, we're fans.
And then he's also going to give Henry a phrase to say in Spanish, and then the three of us are going to figure out what it is. And then we punishments throughout. Lots of fun. And we got to start off with Chelsea versus Man City.
Oh, what a game.
That was mental. Literally, I'm just trying to get on with my evening, do a bit of washing. I look at the scores, and I see it's 3-3, and I'm like, well, fuck. I wish I watched it.
4-4 is ridiculous. It was amazing.
Right.
Cold Palmer, am I right?
Oh,
4 penalties. So
what?
at least he's one of the only people in your club who can actually score a penalty. So
Sorry, how many goals have your front three got?
that's not the point. It's not the point.
No, and let's highlight how good Sterling played that game.
Oh, it's
Yes.
amazing.
I'm not the biggest fan of the guy, but I'll give it. He had a good game.
yeah, there have been times, honestly, as a Chelsea fan, Sterling has annoyed me, but yesterday he was top quality.
100%.
That's the Sterling.
Solid. He was solid.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah, like it was a game where it was clearly like Southgate, look at me. Like
Yeah.
even though Cole Palmer got called up instead of him, it was like I'm this good. I'm in my prime. Like.
Yeah, exactly.
The Southgate knows what he's getting with Sterling. He's worked with him so much now. He knows he's a known quantity. He wants to try Palmer, see if he's any good, where he will play for England, if he plays for England. Give him his chance. He's earned this cap with his performances. He's been probably your best winger. So it's his time, and I'm sure Sterling will get his as well.
Yeah, best bet. But yeah, I mean Chelsea playing cinema football 2 games in a row. So can't really complain about that one.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
We'll move on to United.
Yes.
Apparently, you're the most informed team in the Premier League right now.
That's is jokes.
There's no
There's levels to this game. You know, it's just a level above. No,
No, but who were the last rivals? Like, where are you from? They were like average rivals, innit? Was Luton?
Oh, you meant opponents. Sorry. No, I can barely speak English, so I can barely speak Spanish either. No, it's Luton, so you expect to fucking batter them. Of course we didn't. Wish we did.
So do you think
But-
1-0 win?
I'll be serious.
At home
I'll give my actual
versus
honest opinion.
Luton.
We've got lucky and we've had a good run of opponents other than Man City. It will all come crashing down, and we lost Eriksen to injury. Our injury list is screwed us this season. It has.
You're speaking to
Yeah.
Chelsea players. Right?
I mean, we're evenly. You're below us, so you know the levels.
Yeah. We are still crying about our injury crisis, are we?
Well, you know, you're on your way out. You've got a few wins in a row because your injuries have done. So injuries have hampered us. But I refuse to turn on Ten Hag. And for the first of many times, I'm going to say this: Glazer's fault, boys. The Glazers have ruined my club, so that we now celebrate wins over Luton
Well, we already knew
as
that,
like a
bro.
massive thing. And a clean sheet. The important thing is a clean sheet. And Onana is now 4 clean sheets, second in the league. The doubters will be proved wrong. He's a great goalkeeper. I'm happy we've signed him. He's going to be so good. He just needs time to.
Bro, imagine the downfall that you're excited to get a clean sheet versus Luton, bro. Just think about that, bro. It's crazy.
I
It's
know.
crazy.
My life
Did
is
you see
depressing.
the goal he scored as well? It wasn't like
It was not great.
It wasn't a
scrappy
proper goal. It was like he went bum
scrappy.
bum bum.
Yeah.
Scored. He didn't score that. It's like
Scored by Judas himself. I hate Lindelof so much. But
man, you need to love him now.
You have no
He kept a clean sheet. He scored a goal.
he scored more than your attack. So It's got to be something.
Rashford needs to step up. But no, I genuinely think my nan's a better defender than Lindelof, and she can't walk. So that's where I put Lindelof in my rankings, just to say. But no, happy for the win though. I'm pretty proud of the
They need to be
performance.
happy, bro. And Onana made like 2 or 3 very good saves.
Oh yeah, no, I'm very happy. His distribution's been great since the start of the season. Now his shot stopping's coming up to the level where we don't. So people are like, "Oh, I need to Gea back." No, I don't need to Gea back. Happy with Onana. Sick.
Happy.
Happy.
Happy. Happy.
Very happy with Onana. Very, very great signing. Exactly what we need.
Alright, well, I'm going to ask you, Carlos, what happened against Real Betis, man?
We shit, bro. No, but let me tell you something. The result that we've been getting, like in the last 5 games, we got like 5 straight draws and 2 losses, two games lost in the Champions League. And Betis have been like a really, really good performance, like in the league, and they're playing really good. Isco is playing amazing football.
His best.
He's getting he got like 9 man of the match in 12 league games.
Yeah,
He's playing crazy. So the thing is, like in the derbies, like normally Betis, it doesn't matter how good they are playing. They normally they get scared about playing against us at home because at the end in the city we're the bigger team, innit? So we're the team with more trophies, most wins in derbies. So yeah, but it's very big like that they didn't win, because I'll say that it's like the best Betis team that I've seen playing like in a long time and the worst Sevilla team, and at this point they can't even win against us. It's ridiculous, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Tottenham and Chelsea.
100%.
Same City. Yeah. It's 3 points every time.
The Spanish equivalent, the Spanish Chelsea and Spurs. Does that make Isco the new James Madison?
Does that make Isco what kind of comparison?
I will say though,
the new James Madison, I'm sure Isco came first.
Yeah.
No, but the thing, I know, I think they're completely different, because at the end I see like when Spurs doesn't have Madison, they play better, but I see Spurs like winning games without him.
Do you think? I think.
Yeah, they do struggle. They struggle more, but like with this injury, no. But for example, Isco, if Isco is not playing like starting with Betis is nothing.
But do you think Tottenham or anything without Madison? Because if he's injured, who is creating their chances?
What happened against Wolves?
Exactly.
Yeah.
True.
I mean,
Pablo
they're missing other key. They are missing other key players.
Ex-Sevilla players. Ex-Sevilla players. Change the game in 3 minutes.
I have a feeling that we might mention him in a future section of this podcast, but
we'll come into that.
We'll come into that. We want to kind of talk about European football a bit more on this podcast.
100%.
We got to talk about Rakitic still.
Yeah. Oh, it was a screamer. Right. It's like 2 weeks in a row. He's absolute
unreal goals 2 weeks in a row.
No, but this one was. He just got the ball, controlled it, looked up and.
That's experience right there. That's a player who's been playing at the top level of football for years and been underappreciated and underrated. And he's great.
It's similar to Isco then, because he was a phenomenal player, still playing at the highest level, but he needs to be in a team where teams will build around him.
Exactly. They still had Iniesta and the back end of Xavi when he was there, and he just wasn't the main man. Same with Isco. Yeah. Isco, if they didn't have Modric and Cruz, Isco would still be at Madrid.
No, but Isco, when he was like in his peak, he was playing like the best football.
Yeah, Isco was unreal in his prime.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If Cruz and Modric weren't, the best Madrid in the world at the time. But
they were playing together at some point.
Yeah.
But Isco was the main man, and Real Madrid was playing like a 4-3-2-1, 4-3-1-2.
4-3-1-2.
Was it not with James Rodriguez where
we had James as well?
position?
Zidane wanted to move away and play the DM, didn't he? And then he used Kroos and Modric. If Kroos and Modric weren't as good, they might have used Isco in that role or not gone to that system.
Have you seen the clip of Isco making Verratti, which looked absolutely
Wow, I remember that game like it was yesterday, bro. Amazing.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous. Now, you wanted to speak about the Marcos Statman.
Oh, yeah. Have you guys seen this video?
That was insane.
They've got let's see if you can show me the clip. Basically, as I was scrolling through Twitter yesterday, after talking about kind of what we're going to talk about today, and I saw this clip of the goal he scored.
Do you think
against Barcelona.
do you think he wanted to shoot?
No.
I don't think so.
It looks like a cross. It looks like a long ball into the box, but he just.
I think he wanted to do like a long cross, and he just.
100%. But it turns
he's
out
not
it's
meaning
a
like
stunning goal.
The thing is like.
I don't know because it's a very weird shot. No?
He goes first time, he looks
Looks like a keeper.
He does.
I don't know.
He's one of these ones where you kind of just hit hope and just if it's a cross, it's a cross. If it's a goal, it's a goal. And it turned out to be a stunning goal.
It was
Modric's
crazy.
in the season against.
But see, the thing different than Modric in this one, I think, is like Modric is a lot closer to goal, and you'll almost imagine him trying it. With this one, it's like you couldn't imagine him really wanting to go for it, but like it looks. Like
no, you don't imagine. If you see the clip, you don't imagine until it's like actually going.
Because there's no one like in the box to like think, oh, it's crossing it now.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a difficult one to do.
You can read the debate. The important thing is it turned out to be this most stunning goal. It's the most stunning goal I've seen in ages. That might be Statman of this year.
Would you say it's better than Shakes?
Better than Rakitic.
Halfway line goals are rare. They are.
Okay, what better than Shakes? Patrick Shakes in the Euros? Is it Euros or?
It's a bit further back.
Yeah, which one? Patrick Shakes?
No, DeMarcus was a bit further back.
The DiMarco one. Do you remember that goal that?
Side as well. I swear Sheik was running in the middle.
Sheik was like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, so when it's from wide, you have to kind of get that width on it.
Do you remember the goal Florenzi scored against Barcelona some years ago?
Very similar.
It's exactly the same goal.
It's
the same goal. That wasn't real.
He had every bit of that as well.
That man, he scored that goal and then disappeared off
Absolutely.
completely.
That was his first game as well, so he scored and then vanished.
Yeah.
Where's he playing now?
Plays in Atalanta.
That's like
Really?
Yeah, plays for Atalanta now. I think last time
He was in Torino before that, I think, as well.
he bought in Torino, didn't you?
Yeah,
He bought in Torino, now he's back in Atalanta in Italy.
Well, we're going to move back to the Spanish league. Who's top of the table?
Is it Real Madrid? Is it Barcelona? No.
Girona.
It's they're City group, aren't they?
Yes.
So I think they're shit.
So basically, if they make it to the Champions League, City Group have to sell them because they can't own two clubs in the same competition.
Yes.
But what's the deal with Nice and United? There are clubs that are owned by the same owner that's in the Champions League. Leipzig and Salzburg are in the same group. So I don't think that has. I think you have to make a deal with UEFA, but I think you can be in the. You can keep both clubs.
Yeah, but do you think City going to be able to make a deal with UEFA?
There's like that. That's like
they managed to hold up 115 charges. Then to camera, 115. UEFA get your hand out your ass and fucking sort it out. Get them kicked out of Europe, bro. United, come on.
Come on, United.
It's impressive to see them take on. Madrid and Barcelona. I think Madrid have been a better informed team, but they've got unlucky because Bellingham's got injured.
I disagree with that. Girona is playing, but you know the thing with Girona, every game they struggle a lot defensively because they play like a 3-4-3.
Right.
So they don't have like really wingers. They have like left and right midfielders, you know what I mean? So they start the game, they always start like losing like 2-0, 3-0, something like that. Yeah. And they'll come up and win like 5-3 or like 6-3 or 4-1, something like that. So it's amazing. They just
try to outscore the other team.
Yeah, he just comebacks. It's like attacking.
It's
they play.
It's beautiful. It's what you want to see.
This winger is called Savio. He used to play in the second division in France. He just came in Girona. He's smashing the league.
Oh yeah, he used to play for Troyes, who are also owned by the City Group. So he's basically been on loan from City this entire time without being on loan.
Pretty much.
Which means City will buy him for nothing for the summer. It's impressive to see, but I still think, have they played Barcelona yet or Madrid?
They played Real Madrid and they lost. But like every any other game, they're just winning it. And Barcelona and Real Madrid are struggling more in those games.
It's a good tactic, but I think it comes short when they play bigger teams because they won't be able to make any good chances.
But at the end,
so they can't outscore.
For example, Real Madrid, it was this week or 2 weeks ago, they drew to Rayo Vallecano at home. So doing things like that.
I think Man did play the game.
Or Barcelona, this weekend, they struggle a lot playing versus Alaves. They needed a penalty in the last 10 minutes.
So do you think Girona could actually put a proper attack?
It's very difficult. If they don't get any injuries and the player keep up the level, it's just they can do it definitely. Because bro, is the team this season has scored more goals. It's not Real Madrid, not Barcelona. It's Girona with 31 goals.
31 already.
31.
Yeah, it's impressive.
They have
stuff.
three or four players that have 7 goals. All of them. So it's like every player in the team, even the subs, are contributing to everything.
100%. Wow. I think they're 100% of a decent season. I don't see them winning it. I think because every year there's one league where a small team that goes after 10 games at the top.
In Spain, it's very weird because there was a long time that this didn't happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That someone just struggled this hard at this point, being first in the league.
But with Madrid's form and Bellingham's form, particularly when he gets back from injury, I think Madrid will probably win the league. But I see Girona getting Champions League football.
Yeah,
100% see that.
Champions League football for sure.
Which I think will hinder them a lot. It's the thing about European football. If you're not prepared to do European football, it's going to derail your season. That's why I think Newcastle aren't going to get Champions League football this year because they can't do it. This hasn't been in the Champions League for years. They don't know how to deal with it.
Do you think that's the reason their injury problems arisen from European football as well, or is it just
it's just injury problems. Everyone's got injury problems. It's the schedule, but they haven't really started. They've got a few games into the Champions League, and before they were bossing it, so it'll have an impact. If they get out of the group, the worst thing they can do is get out of the group, in my opinion, or go to the Europa League because it's just going to more games to play, more injuries. So it's not going to be good for them.
Oh, that's fair. Let's go to the Bundesliga.
Yes.
Oh, I wanted to start. My favourite highlights.
Harry Kane is killing it, bro.
Oh yeah. Harry Kane was a good signing. What a surprise.
No, but how is he 17 goals and 6 assists and in 13 games?
He doesn't do anything, but he just finishes everything he's given. If you give him a chance, he will score.
No, even the goal you saw the halfway goal he scored the other day.
Even the one this weekend, where he just spins, he's facing away from goal, it spins, and it's on stop runners. What?
Yeah.
You know, he already scored more goals than last season's top goal scorer in Bundesliga.
Yeah,
it's just crazy. In 11 games.
The Bundesliga has been stale for a few years now. This is the shot it needed to kind of make it exciting again.
Yeah.
I follow BVB a little bit, and it's just the competition's just dropped off. But now you've got Harry Kane, and you've also got Bayer Leverkusen right out top under Xabi Alonso, who looks like a great coach.
Doing really, really well. Real Madrid want to possibly do the buy. I think it's 15 to 20 million.
Yes.
100
They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it.
100%.
Is it Zidane? No,
it's Ancelotti.
No.
Don Carlo.
Yeah.
He's going to Brazil, so they need to find a replacement.
And they want Xabi Alonso for long time, to be like their Alex Ferguson.
Oh, 100%.
Know what I mean?
You think he's
Is it not too early for that?
They plan on that. They plan to have Xabi Alonso for a long year because he's performing like
Barcelona doing with Xabi as well.
Exactly. It's a combination. Liverpool have been floating around Xabi Alonso as well. They either need to make a move for him now, or they're going to not get it.
Yeah.
It depends how long they expect to keep Klopp for before he goes to the Germany job.
Yeah.
Because that's
he will end up going to the Germany.
Eventually, he's got to. He will eventually be the Germany manager, but it's a matter of when.
Yeah.
But they don't want to be high and dry without any kind of manager to a point when they lose him.
Well,
Liverpool. So,
who do you think, if you had to guess in 2 seasons' time, I think it's going to be, or 1 or 2 seasons' time, who will be the Liverpool coach?
If Klopp doesn't stay.
Yeah.
If Klopp doesn't stay.
Nagelsmann?
Could be Nagelsmann. It really could be. Because
that would be a good guess.
Klopp will go to Bayern.
Would be outrageous to say Graham Potter.
We think Klopp will go to Bayern?
No, Germany, sorry.
What?
Xabi Alonso will go to Real Madrid, and then Nagelsmann will step away from Germany, and Klopp will go there. It's a difficult question, yeah. It's a very difficult question. I'll tell you what, I'll go with an out there shout, just to give them a bit of a shout, because I love them so much. Kieran McKenna. He's currently at Ipswich Town, ex-Man United coach.
Who?
If you haven't heard of Ipswich Town, go and Google them now. Look at their highlights from last season and this season. They were mid-table League One 2 years ago. He got appointed after leaving Man United. Second in League One, and now a second in League Two, level on points with Leicester at the top of the Championship.
Yeah, that's a good way to start back to English football.
Good question, yeah.
So they're doing outstanding. If he doesn't make it, if it's trying to get promoted to the Premier League this year, Kieran McKenna will be a Premier League manager next year.
So if
100%.
Eric Ten Hag and Man United form, okay, supposedly the most in form, but let's say in terms of wins and losses in the last 7 games, have won about 2.
Oh, he's won 4 out of the last 5, but you know.
Okay.
You know,
Details.
So basically,
most important team in the league, just saying.
if the form were to
about
this,
3 goals each game.
That's as long as you win.
And what happened in Champions League?
We don't talk about that. No, we don't talk about this. If you want to see my thoughts on those decisions, you can look at my Twitter.
so if Ten Hag were to be sacked, but anyway, somehow, would you take McKenna as the United's coach?
Right, so assuming that Ten Hag had already been sacked and we had no opinion on it,
Yes. Right now.
because I would never sack Ten Hag, but
Never.
not in this current state. No, right?
I don't know.
If I had to pick a replacement, I think he's probably the best option on the market. It would be an ex-United player, wouldn't it? It would either be Ollie again, him, or Michael Carrick from Middlesbrough, who just took points off Leicester, beat them after losing all his best players this summer. He's a good coach as well. Keep an eye on him. He's not ready yet, but he's a good coach. But yeah, McCarron would 100% take Kieran McKenna.
I remember you saying this is the Ferguson era going on, and there's about 2 of them. I think that was what we came to the conclusion of.
There's 2 of them at the moment.
Yeah.
But there will be more. Watch Rio Ferdinand coming out of the studio to management. Watch it happen.
How many other been and tried but not succeeded? Gary Neville's done it.
Gary Neville tried and
Paul
failed.
Scholes.
Paul Scholes tried
Gary
and
Neville
failed.
he's the one that was in Valencia, right?
Yeah.
Completely horrible.
Oh yeah. That did not work out. But
Rooney's okay. He's not great.
he's the third best. But he is. He was good. He played really good football with Derby. The problem was Derby were always going to go down. He was no way he could have saved it. Was it possible?
Yeah.
If it was possible, then maybe he'd still be there and Derby would be in a better position. But I think the Birmingham situation is a bit of a shit one, just because the manager that was there before was good.
Yeah.
And they didn't need to appoint. They did it for the star appointment. Mm-hmm. So there's going to be some animosity there. I still think he's a good coach and he'll do a good job, but he's going to have to get through that before he can press on.
Yeah. Who's the future ones apart from Rio?
Or playing now, or just like that.
Yeah.
Robin Van Persie. He's managing the
let's
U-team
move on
finals.
to-
No, let's not move on for just 1 second. We wanted him as our assistant manager instead of what's his name?
I don't know.
The guy who was England manager for a bit.
Neville.
No, who's United's current assistant manager.
Oh,
Stephen Parents.
Yeah.
We wanted him instead, but Van Persie wanted to continue doing his work in Holland to get better, which is fair enough. So I think give it a few years, he might be a manager and he might be someone to look at.
Let's talk about Newcastle. Slightly capitulating against Bournemouth. And Kieran Trippier having to go a Newcastle fan.
Yeah.
I think their fans are. I don't know. I don't rate. I don't rate it at all, bro. Like they, from what they come, like being a team that 3 seasons ago was like close to be relegated or something like that, and now just getting a straight Champions League, and they don't have like a good performance there for 2 or 3 games. The fans already get angry to the team. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like it's
The fan does need to calm down, but I mean, I see it from Kieran Trippier's point of view as well. Like, obviously, he's upset. You can't really be screaming at fans.
No.
Can
nah,
you?
neither.
And someone that has experienced Trippier as well.
Yeah.
He's been to the Euros, he's been to the World Cup, he's been to Spain, he's played from like Newcastle Academy, he's done all of it.
Yeah.
You should know not to do that.
100%.
Right.
Fans feel like they buy a ticket and they have the right to shout and scream whatever they want at
Don't
the
get me
players,
wrong, yeah.
which is wrong.
Which is completely wrong.
But you don't need to go in a shout at a fan over it.
You don't need to retaliate.
You clap, you walk on, and then you can be upset in private where it's
confront the fans is only gonna make things worse.
exactly.
Like, way worse.
You want to keep that connection with the fans together. The fans are paying your wages. The fans are everything. You want to keep that relationship as strong as possible.
Yeah, at the end, the fans are the ones that doesn't matter how shit you are, they're gonna be there.
Exactly. They're your 12th man. They give you that edge in our home games. Like you don't annoy them.
Yeah, they're while you're there and they're there after you're gone as well. So that's all it is.
They will be there forever. It's their club.
Forever, yeah.
It's a fans' club at the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely. Should we go our team of the week, then?
Yes, let's move on. No, I'm looking forward to this. Who wants to start? Because I'm ready.
So basically, me and Henry are gonna do our team of the weeks. Basically, so there's not too many, arguments for who should be where.
There's still going to be arguments, and then
There still will be arguments. Sure.
Yeah.
and then these two will decide on which of the players go into the actual,
Finals
onto the actual, the official team of the week.
Disagree.
then we got
Yeah.
You go first for goalkeeper.
I'm interested
Cool.
to see how like the same as well.
Yeah.
So if people don't know, I am a analyst. So I look at the numbers and the back of numbers. Annoyingly, I lost all my notes with all my numbers on it, so that's helpful. But I made these decisions based on fact and not passion alone.
So therefore, I'm guessing Onana's first.
Oh no, I first of all,
That's why you had to clarify that.
Of course, it wasn't Anna. Of course.
No, I think he's the right call because you had that. I looked specifically at keepers with clean sheets this week because, of course,
It's only Onana.
yeah. Well, it's not only Onana. The other option is Alisson. But if you look, Alisson made less saves
Yeah.
against Brentford, and also Onana's distribution, his long balls, he completed quite a few long balls as well, which is what we're looking for him to do. So I think overall, he's probably the best goalkeeper of the week in my opinion.
Yeah, Tommy
I put
Harris.
Onana as well.
Onana as well.
Yeah. As much as it paid me to do it, I put him in. In terms of keepers, I'd say Edison and Sanchez and Chelsea Matty actually both had good games.
That save he got against Haaland,
Yeah,
1v1.
I did look
that
at
one.
I did look at them, but they conceded 4 goals. You can't.
I know, but so you can't really put them in for that,
Yeah.
right? Because most of the goals weren't their fault.
Mm.
There was nothing they could really do. But when they actually got called upon for saves, Edison stopped Palmer's shot when he ran through 4 players.
Yeah.
Sanchez stopped the Haaland one. In terms of if you're going off passion, you probably wouldn't pick those two.
Yeah, I think
One of those two,
Pope
but
goes in that category as well.
Pope
If you look at who scores team of the week, which is based on numbers as well, they put Pope in based on his saves.
And
But
also-
I looked at him and I was like, you can't.
Can't put someone.
Can't.
Also, Luton goalkeeper did a very good job.
He made quite a few
Yeah,
crucial
yeah,
saves.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So are we going to agree with Onana?
Yeah, we'll.
Yeah. We can agree with Hernandez.
Yeah.
We can.
Cool.
Right back.
Right back. I think the option that I've gone for. It was tricky. There wasn't many good performances. There was loads of good performances from left backs that I kind of considered, but right back it was kind of straightforward. I went with Pedro Porro. Got the assist for the goal.
Pedro Porro.
I didn't see any better options. There weren't very many good performances from right backs this week.
I've picked.
I know you.
I've picked the one person who managed to pocket the most informed
I know exactly.
winger in the league right now.
God's sake.
Henry, that
performance-
was a clear.
Go on,
that
say his
performance
name.
from Reece James was
Amazing.
I think
Amazing.
honestly, I don't think it needs to debate that one.
Yeah, it was.
No,
He
It's not a
was
non-bias.
part of a defence that shipped 4 goals.
Bro, none of his.
Bro, that's the problem.
And he didn't contribute to anything going forward. He didn't get any kind of goals or assists.
Henry.
Not on the system. That's what they don't count it.
He assisted.
Yes, sorry. I'm gonna look this up.
You know, Henry, this is the problem with the stats, bro. It's a 4-4 still, but he played amazing. You need to put him in the team. You need to put him, bro.
I like to apologise. I did not see that he got assist. When I looked earlier, he didn't have the assist. So they must have changed it.
Statman.
I'm happy to concede that it's Reece James.
Well, you're happy to concede it was 3v1.
No, but Doku, with the level that he was bringing, just Reece James, making him.
We knew he was a good fullback. He's been out injured for a long time, but now he's back. He will dominate as long as he stays.
I saw his stat is so he's provided more. He's got a goal scoring opportunity made every 51 minutes in the Premier League.
No, Reece James, he was always been
And
amazing.
that's the second highest behind Cole Palmer and Chelsea. And recently, for how long? The last month or so.
Yeah.
Bro, he's a player that he should be playing at the top team now. Chelsea,
I think having Gusto as a backup to bring him on for 65 minutes, the level doesn't drop too much at all. And then also it keeps Reece James fit.
Gusto's got loads of points for me in fantasy in previous weeks. He is a good fullback. I just think it depends on Reece James fits. If one of them could really plummet if the other one finds form whilst one is injured.
I think that's what he's doing though. I think he's bringing on Gusto to still keep him fit.
I hope you're right, but I don't think 2 first team level fullbacks can exist together when one's not playing.
With Chilwell and Reece James' injury issues,
that's the problem with Reece James.
Will he give up with Reece James at any point? I know he's great, but if he
of course not.
You've seen injuries derail a
with
player's
performances like this weekend, you can't drop him.
Against
You
a
can't
team
do
like
that.
Manchester City as well.
Yeah.
It's a big game for Tom Trout where he's
performing. So it's
it was without a doubt
Bro, Doku was coming from playing amazing. He just disappeared.
Yeah.
He disappeared for the whole
He tried
game.
to go past him every time. He just kind of didn't know what to do.
He ran out of it.
Yeah, people. I mean, Reece James, Dooku is a great player. He's still young, and he's not as good as other
But I
players.
mean, we're also forgetting that Doku is not the first time that Reece James popped high caliber player.
He's had good performances.
Liao as well. Like,
And even
last season.
Yeah,
even
100%.
Vinicius in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Twice as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, that can be any player can have a great game. We saw Axel
Any player
Twins
can-
pocket Kylian Mbappe in
Yes, but
Champions
we're
League
now
last
talking
year.
about like 4, 5, 6 times where he's pocketed like the best wingers in the league, in the world. Even.
No, he's a good player. I'm happy to concede that.
Who has done that at United?
Well, I said Axel Twins Derby. Axel Twins Derby, one game against PSG in the Champions League
Exactly,
2 years ago.
one game.
Fucking elite.
One game.
2 years ago. 2 seasons ago. And now he's at Ipswich, but you know. So obviously not a good player, but you can.
We'll go into the centre backs.
You put both out.
We can go to the back. Okay, let's get my bias out of the way first. As I've said previously in the podcast, I don't think Lindelof's very good. Previously in the episode, sorry. I don't think Lindelof's very good. So instead, I've gone with his partner in crime,
Oh, you fucking
Harold Maguire, my namesake himself.
He's
I'm just going to get his numbers up because, like, again, I looked at the background numbers for this. I didn't want to pick
Maybe this was a
Lindelof.
bad idea with Alex.
His numbers his form over the last games has really, really impressed me.
Bro, we
someone
saw
who
the last
kicked
game.
out
Tell
the
me,
team.
tell me the rivals, bro, in the last game because of
You
that.
played in Luton and like
Right.
you expect Maguire.
So,
You can tell.
I'm going to go through the numbers because I found them. First of all, as a centre back, he created a chance. As a centre back, he doesn't do that, right? Centre back doesn't do that, right? Okay.
Luton. Yeah.
He had
Is this from the
18.
previous game or is this?
This is off the last game only.
Okay.
18 passes into the final third.
Sorry, against who again?
Luton, doesn't matter. Bro, it's team of the week. Who played best? It doesn't matter who you're playing against. He got 9 of his 13 long balls accurate. 9 times he's playing it forward, right? He had 3 blocks, 3 clearances, 2 headers, 9 defensive actions, 9 recoveries, and then to top it all off, 3 of his 4 aerial duels, he won them as well.
Oh shit, Man United. How many chances did they
Don't get me wrong, Varane and Martinez should be our centre-backs, but of current form, Maguire has said, well, actually, no, screw you, I'm a good centre-back too. And I think he deserves a team of the week inclusion this week.
Lindelof because he scored and kept a clean sheet.
I mean, I don't need to say it again, do I? Like what I said before. Like it's
But you're now actually not picking him because you don't like Lindelof.
yes. Yeah.
So actually, he should be in our team of the week.
No.
Okay, wait. So I'm curious. Who are the other centre backs? There's
Go on, you go first.
Saliba.
I went with, who did I go with? I went with Virgil van Dijk.
Saliba, he's always world class. Like for me, that
Saliba, yeah.
very strange for him to have a bad game.
I did see Saliba. Did Arsenal concede?
Yes, they did. Right.
So
Yours is Van Dijk.
mine's Van Dijk. I mean, again, I won't go through the numbers because they're pretty much not the same, but they're better. Van Dijk had better passing number, 100% passing
course they're
accuracy, more long balls than Maguire, and then he kept a clean sheet on top of that. So I would
So
say
already
Van
you're
Dijk is my
speaking
best.
about someone who should be in above Harry.
Yeah. Maguire's my second choice.
And then Saliba.
It should be like, let's be honest, right? If I was doing it off the numbers, I would have picked Lindelof, but I refused to do it. So I put Maguire in as a substitute because screw Lindelof.
Yeah.
So it's between Lindelof, Maguire, Saliba, and
Van Dijk.
Van Dijk.
You guys thinking?
Lindelof needs to, bro, go clean shit. Like he wins you the
I think
game and he
Lindelof
doesn't
wins you the game. He's contributed somewhat to a clean sheet, I'm sure, as well.
Yeah.
And his numbers, like you said, I think he has to be.
They are
I think that without Lindelof, it will be 0-0 against Luton at Old Trafford.
I think
Lindelof needs to be there.
I'd be
bro.
happy to put Van Dijk in Saliba.
Just because of that clean sheet, that
Yeah.
takes the edge over Saliba.
Yeah, Van Dijk. And you say
So,
numbers are better.
Van Dijk and Judas then.
Yes, indeed. Lindelof and Van Dijk.
Do you want to start us off on left back then?
Left back, I've gone for another local player.
Yeah, that's a shout.
I've actually got.
I did consider him.
This is one of like the players I've actually got one in the back of my head for.
What, left back?
Yeah,
Who do you want to say?
odd one. I'd say Mikolenko from Everton.
Scored the goal.
Scored the
I did
goal.
look at him as well. His defensive numbers weren't great, but because he got the goal, obviously that's
Yeah.
not who I went.
Simicast had a very good game.
2 assists.
Yeah.
Again, I looked at his.
Mikolenko assist one of the Everton goals as well.
He got 2 assists.
Maybe.
Mikolenko?
Mikolenko got a goal and an assist. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant to.
I'll give it to Zinchenko just for that goal.
That Zinchenko goal was
Zinchenko was
crazy.
Zinchenko was the final person I looked at.
And he got an assist as well.
He got an. Did he get an assist?
No,
he got a goal.
Trossard.
Trossard got an assist. Yeah. All good options. All people I looked at, but not who I went for.
You also like. I'm kind of going to put in the caliber of teams that like they were playing. Like for Everton to beat Crystal Palace is huge.
Yeah, Everton
For
are
Arsenal to beat Burnley is
relegation
expected, and for Liverpool to beat Brentford 3-0 is surprising. Like you wouldn't expect Liverpool in the form that Brentford have been in this season to beat them 3-0 and quite comfortably.
Yeah, to be that comfortable, I do agree, but it's not. I didn't go for any of these boys.
So in my opinion, I think we've got to go take a similar cast.
No, it's not.
Maybe on yours.
Because I haven't done mine yet.
Oh yeah.
Because I went with someone a little more out there. I think I've gone with a couple of boys from this club because I think they've had a great weekend. Although it is, I think you'll be happy with this.
Is it Kukurea?
It's not Kukurea, but it's somebody who just beat Tottenham. I went with Ryan Ait-Nouri,
Ooh.
who played left mid of a 3-4-3. He had, so I'll go through the stats again. 39 and 43 accurate passes, right? I'll just go through the important ones. 5 successful dribbles. He attempted 5, succeeded with 5. 4 touches in the opposition box, 2 accurate crosses, 2 accurate long balls, and then a clearance, 4 defensive actions, 3 recoveries, and then won 10 of his 12 ground duels. So solid defensively, great attacking, getting into the box, created 5 dribbles is mad for a fullback, and a bit of Tottenham as well. I think he deserves some mention.
He deserves a mention. Yeah. I think Kukurea deserves a mention as well. He's been really good form.
I mean, again, I'd say 4 goals, but
yeah.
Well, he did a penalty, right? Kukurea.
No.
He did a penalty, but I shouldn't have penalty.
But he still conceded it. But
He's grabbing him. He's grabbing him.
So when a giant grabs your shirt and pulls you behind them, and then you try and stop them like that, and the giant falls over, that seems fair.
yeah, just gonna say, we should have had a red card against Italy in the Euros final. Saka was fouled. Chiellini.
Bro, when was that?
Like years ago.
How much?
Years ago, but screw you, Chiellini. We could have had a bloody Euros championship.
Focus more on the Harry Kane penalty against France.
I'm not going into that, but yeah. What you guys have the choice? What do we think?
Oh, so it's between Mikolenko, Tsimikas, Zinchenko,
And Ait-Nouri.
I'll give it to Tsimikas, I think.
The 2 assists
I
are
think
big.
Tsimikas for me as well. At the end.
Created 2 goals with that 3 Liverpool against that Brentford team, which is surprising. I'll concede
Fair
that one.
enough.
Yeah.
Let's go for the 2 holding.
I've kind of gone with 3 centre mids, but I reckon one of them could play 10.
Okay.
So which one do you want to go with first? We can do all 4 in one go. Or all 5. All 5 in one go.
Attackers.
No, midfielders. And you've got 2 holding, I've got 3 midfielders.
Oh,
okay.
I've
So
got,
we'll do-
I've got like one playing as a 10.
Can he play 8?
No.
So right, so let's do my 3 midfielders and your 2 holding.
Yeah.
And then go from there.
Actually, no, just do all 3 midfielders. I think.
Yeah, just say it and then we.
Okay. So I'll rattle through them then.
Yeah.
I think just to add on to that kind of Wolves discussion, I've got Mario Lemina in there. Scored the winner against Tottenham. I think that deserves a big mention. There was other stats in there as well, but I don't want to bore you guys. I also went with John McGinn. Big 3-1 win.
John McGinn.
John McGinn. I love him. Absolute legend. And then my final centre mid, the man himself, the man who is potentially the best free kick taker since Matt Le Tissier, James Ward-Prowse. Two assists, man of the match for West Ham.
Fantastic.
Great game.
I've gone for Ward-Prowse as well.
I think that's an automatic go into the team then for
Ward-Prowse
Ward-Prowse.
is actually
Ward-Prowse.
Yeah. Just to clarify, we've got our executive producer looks a little bit like Ward-Prowse.
I've gone for.
Not as good at free kicks though.
I've gone for Decore.
Oh,
He played a really good game.
Phenomenal game against Palace.
Yeah.
That's true. And then in the 10 spot, I think you can guess what I've gone for. Cole Palmer.
Of course.
He's a bit of a winger.
We have to choose our formation at some point, but so I think Ward-Prowse goes in automatically. Shall we do our attackers then pick the rest of the team? Just because then we can kind of decide on formation once we've gone through our attackers. Yeah.
Right wing.
Right wing. So I think my right wing is pretty. My right wing and striker were pretty obvious. I think I went with the obvious shouts here rather than go for the stats.
Sure.
Mo Salah.
Yeah.
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 Happy with that. Yeah. absolutely saved. I captained him in my fantasy. He saved it because I was doing really shit this week, and then he saved me. Striker? Do we do striker now?
Yeah.
Have you got 2 strikers or are you using one? Erling Haaland. I hate him.
Dominic Solanke, bro.
Good brace.
It's Bournemouth, so I
He's
do
amazing.
understand, but it is also Erling Haaland.
Against Newcastle, man, and he scored 2. Like he scored a penalty and a tap in. So they should have had
Solanke's second goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know.
So I would give it
Yeah.
to
No, but he
It is a big performance.
Bournemouth versus Newcastle because they got that brace. Yeah.
I just, as much as I hate him because he
How
plays
did
for
he play
City.
that well against Chelsea?
Yeah.
Yeah, he took his chances when he came in.
True.
He
He's a fan.
fell onto the second one.
I kind of went, when I was doing this, I was kind of like,
Scoring with his
I
balls.
like, there are obvious guys that I should put in. I was like, you know what, Haaland then because it's just Haaland. But yeah, it's a fair shout, but it's like I didn't really give him much of a go.
Yeah.
And then left wing, just to finish it off, I was looking through, I couldn't see anyone that really jumped out at me.
Slightly out of position.
I've gone with an actual left winger, the best one I think from the weekend, which was the new boy at Brighton and Hove Albion. I can't really pronounce his name. Adingra.
Yes.
Had a great
What-
week.
bro,
His goal was
a goal,
fantastic.
bro. What a goal.
Insane.
Yeah.
If we're going to be talking about good goals, Sarabia, bro.
Pablo Sarabia.
How can
He's
you
playing
not
a
put
position.
him in?
Came in 3 minutes, goal and assist. He changed the game, bro.
He did change the game. He did something.
Goal and assist, yeah.
Bang!
But we could put
That's a
him in.
difficult goal, bro.
Yeah.
Control with
It's
the right,
not
volley with
easy.
his
He
left.
makes it look easy, but it's
Bro,
it's a tough-
when he was playing in Spain, was it Sevilla he played for? Played for Sevilla.
He was amazing.
Phenomenal. And then he went to PSG, and of
Yeah.
course PSG just let
And
him
it's
sit
like,
on
yeah,
the bench.
That
And he didn't do
what they're
anything.
gonna do now.
He is a great player. What we could do is play him at 10, because he can play 10, instead of Cole Palmer.
Could I just sprinkle someone's name there as well?
Yeah, go for it.
I just think he had a phenomenal game. Raheem Sterling.
Yeah.
Yeah, did pick it up 100%.
I think just like an honourable mention was Raheem Sterling.
He's a left wing. He
Put him
played
on the bench.
left
Yeah.
for the game as well.
Put him on the bench.
No. Sarabia needs to be there. Okay.
Another thing I'd say for
He
changed the
on
game.
and made
Yeah.
Wolves beat Spurs.
Yeah.
Literally, he
He,
changed
he,
the
he
game.
won the game.
100%.
He won the game.
Sarabia's in. Are we playing him at a 10?
We could do. Well, I would just like to add one more point on Adingra, just to give him
You
5
guys
minutes
clearly
boost.
want that.
Brighton had a poor game, and if it weren't for his goal, he would have lost 3 points to Sheffield
Yeah, it was
United,
like a
the
moment
worst
of
team
magic,
in the
like-
league. So he got that massive goal. It means a lot for Brighton. He kind of carried them, so I feel like it's kind of big. I feel like he deserves the shout in this week. So do you guys want to pick a formation and then we'll go for it?
Well, we know
Do we want to go 4-2-3-1?
3 players that we confirmed in Ward-Prowse,
Sarabia.
Sarabia, Salah, and Solanke. There are 4 that we're definitely going to keep in. We need to figure out the formation for if we're deciding between Palmer, Decore,
McGinn, Lamina,
Lamina,
and Adingra.
Joe McGinn, man.
Brighton's not going to finish him.
Adingra.
I think, yeah.
Shall we go 4-2-3-1 and put Sarabia at 10, and then pick a left winger in the centre mid?
Yeah.
He used to play as 10.
Well, we'll do Cole Palmer via Adingra, and then one of them can play left, so our position if need be. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So first is Decore versus Lamina.
And John McGinn.
And John again.
John McGinn.
John McGinn
John
had
McGinn.
a great game. And Lamina, because we know what Lamina did. He scored the winning goal against
Yeah,
Tottenham,
yes,
which
he
is
did score the winning
it's a big
goal.
opponent to score a winner against.
No, but
He had good stats as well, but again,
I think in overall,
Who's was against?
John McGinn had an amazing game.
Yeah.
Like,
did.
it's a very, very good game.
the only thing I'd say is that he did play out of position out on the right hand side for some of the game as well. They kind of play a 4-4-2, don't they? They kind of transitions. I'm just going to get up the stats. So we can
And
have a
I
look.
finished the goal from McGinn was brilliant as well. So
Yeah, he had a great game. He was the man of the match in that game as well.
yeah.
Again, but it was against Fulham, who have looked poor this season. So Lamina scoring against Tottenham, which is a massive
Yeah, but
team.
Was it? Am I not mistaken? It was created by Sarabia again.
It was created by
He
Sarabia, but
didn't do a lot
Yeah.
for the goal.
It was.
but he had other positions.
Yeah.
I'll go back and have a look at the stats again, just to
I
keep
think
going
if
through
we
it.
were
Just
to make a decision between Lamina and who was the other guy?
Decore.
Decore.
What-
And McGinn.
Who
For me,
so
so McGinn.
I
All
think
the
it's
way.
McGinn.
Oh.
Well, at least it's McGinn over Lamina.
Yeah.
At least at the bare minimum.
He scored the same number of
McGinn,
goals.
McGinn and Decore.
Goal and assist, bro. He needs to be there.
Yeah.
Like,
Lamina-
goal and assist.
Yeah. What about Decore? We didn't really talk about Decore.
I,
Do you want to mention him?
he scored. he played well, but
Nah, the goal is.
Who did
it
Everton
was
play again?
okay. Like, it was not.
Yeah.
It was
They played Palace.
Played Palace. So
Don't McGuire, bro.
Yeah.
Straight down.
He's playing so well right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the final team is
so
Milan in goal.
Yep.
Right back, we got Reece James.
Yep.
Then we got Virgil van Dijk and
Lindelof.
Lindelof. And left back
Judas,
Ward-Prowse and
McGinn.
John McGinn,
Holden.
Sarabia at number 10.
Yep.
a Dinker on the left.
On the left is between.
Adingra and Cole Palmer.
Oh, we haven't decided on that one yet. I forgot.
True.
I mean,
What did they call Palmer and who?
Adingra, the left
I
back.
think-
Brighton
I
carried.
don't know, eh?
If it weren't for Adingra, Brighton would have
I would
lost 3
say-
points to Sheffield United, and that's bad.
I would say Adingra's goal was like a moment in the game, while Cole Palmer had influence throughout the whole game.
Yes, that's the thing. I don't think that Brighton. I mean, Brighton lost mainly a lot because that red card.
And if you want to say Adingra scored,
True.
Cole Palmer scored as well.
Yeah.
So.
And I know it was a penalty, but what a fucking penalty! And
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
time?
No, and he's a key
Yeah.
player for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
And
is a
for
good
that
player.
4-4,
He seems to be one of their best players at the
I
moment.
feel
Which,
I feel bad
You
not
got
putting
yeah.
Sterling in.
Yeah, especially like Sterling
Sterling
had a
had a
game as well,
game.
and he scored as well.
Yeah, and did he assist or
Did he
not?
assist?
I will tell you if you bear me once.
No, I don't think he did.
Stat.
Oh, no, Ronaldo got the assist for the penalty.
Yeah.
Reece James assisted Sterling.
Sterling got a goal. That's it. He didn't get an
Yeah.
assist.
And Gallagher's assist technically assisted.
Sterling had a better game than Cole Palmer based on
I
rating.
think actually, if we're going to do it, I think it should be Sterling.
He plays more naturally on the left-hand side as well.
He probably had a better game.
Yeah.
Like you,
In terms of like
It seems
visually,
very
as
similar,
you
but I think
see-
Sterling edges it if you're going for those two.
yeah.
It's like both of them.
I
It's
think
a tough one.
I think
So are we disregarding Adingra now? Like, I think if we're looking at like, the context of the game and the whole game, the whole 90 minutes, I didn't watch the Brighton game.
Well, if you look at the context of the game, both teams got a point. If you're
That is
going to
true.
break it down. But
That levels that bit.
I really want. He's my boy. I love Adingra. I think he's awesome. But he was the one bright spark in that Brighton team who had just a really, really poor game.
yeah, I know, but Sterling was. He made.
But without Sterling, you still had Jackson
Yeah.
scoring, Silva scoring, Palmer scoring. James had a great game, kind of off the bench.
Yeah,
You're looking at
but
Mudryk as well, Gusto.
Like everyone's saying how good a game Sterling did. Like he spoke about Brighton Stone on the podcast as well.
Well, it's you two to make the decision, but I would want
Cole
to stick
Palmer
with
for me.
Adingra.
Over Sterling.
Well,
I
that
think-
doesn't help us.
I think
But it's your final
in
decision.
some, in
Adingra
some,
or Sterling. Or
I think I'm actually going to go with
I
Sterling.
think I'm
I think I'm going to go with Sterling.
gonna go Cole just mainly because of the I think it's the moment.
Just think,
Yeah,
just think that he
massive
scored
moment.
that last
Yeah.
minute penalty against his ex team.
Yeah,
Think about that, bro.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
just went like.
Calmness as well. That time of the game.
City should have played him. He was good.
I think
But
I saw-
even though Sterling is also
I
his
saw like
ex team.
something where like Palmer had the ball in his hand for like 2.5 minutes or something before taking that penalty as well.
Yeah, he was calm. He was calm. This doesn't mean what the coldness of players.
Yeah.
Cole
No,
Palmer.
like Marcus Rashford scoring the penalty against PSG in the Champions League to knock them out a few years ago. Just saying.
And then he struggles to score against Luton, man.
Let's focus on the good bits. Come on. But no, it's 2 votes to Cole Palmer, so we
Yeah,
put Cole Palmer in on the left. Awesome.
So I'll read out the.
Read out the school team then.
I'll look at the camera whilst doing it. So, for the Poker Show's Team of the Week this week, we've got an honour and goal. Reece James, Lindelof, Van Dijk, and Simicast as a back 4. Holding, we've got Ward-Prowse and McGinn. We've got Salah on the right, Sarabia behind, Dominic Solanke, and Cole Palmer finishing off on the left. Playing our position, we had that good of a game.
He's too
He deserves it.
now. He could definitely play on the left.
Alright, let's move on to some Spanish questions.
Love
it.
So,
This
guys,
is not going to end
I
well.
have 3 Spanish questions for our English speakers that they will need to guess. And, yeah, the one that doesn't guess.
Yes.
So these are questions.
Yeah, you
in
say it, man.
Spanish.
Are you going to read them in Spanish?
League or questions?
No, it's about the Spanish league. I'm not going to do it in Spanish.
But you Google that.
That's the next section.
It's gonna be a long day.
But the thing is, yeah, okay, vale.
Yeah, so the loser of these 3, the winner of the next section can pick the punishment for. And if the loser of this section wins the next section, they can pick anyone for the punishment. And that includes Carlos.
Well,
He's not taking part.
No, he's challenging us.
Okay, cool. Yeah, go on.
Okay.
You know, do your worst.
So, first question. Tell me which.
Wait. I have a question. Are we buzzing in? That's what the question was.
Yeah, you go like this.
Yeah, I'll be like,
Try and do like ABC and then.
ABC.
And then we'll pick A, B, or C.
Write down the answers and then go through them.
Who's going to get the most questions right?
Okay.
Oh yeah, cool. We'll all write down our answers and then we'll reveal
Yeah.
at the same time, right? Cool.
Laptop is being hidden.
I am just going to put it into Google because I haven't got anything else up.
Okay.
Go Carlos.
Which is the team that have conceded the less goals in La Liga? Atlético de Madrid, Las Palmas, or Almería?
Down Maria.
Almería.
unreal.
Yeah.
So we write down our answer.
Oh, you write it down or you go like?
No, we wrote it down.
Okay.
You obviously play along if you're listening or watching.
What?
So play along for the listeners if they want to guess as well.
Oh,
Let us
yeah,
know in
good.
the comments if you
got a full
did
score.
well. Try and make it interactive.
Okay. This one.
What do you think, guys?
I'm guessing a little bit, but fuck it.
Alright, the mask.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I know you know the answer.
Just use Google.
This is no.
Can you? Next question. Okay. So it's actually not a question. It's like okay, so it's. I'll tell you some clubs like this player has been in, and you need to guess the player. Okay.
Oh wait, so this one is a buzzing one then surely.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, this needs to be buzzing. But I'll tell you three players. I think if not, I'm not saying players.
Well, no, we can
Yeah,
write our guesses and then
Yeah,
we'll
try to
Yeah, we
Yes.
wrote down the yes and then
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get fine.
Wait a second, mate. If not, you're gonna see.
I was going to say we can't see this. I'll look at it.
You know how I know the first question is going to be a problem?
Why?
I can't remember the second option.
I thought you were going to trade Almeria and
That's fine.
Oh wait.
You see-
Go.
I don't think it works.
You think
I'm
you
gonna
fucked
go-
up
I'll
in
say
it?
yeah. I'll say the why I picked white.
Vale. So,
Okay, I think I know which.
Vale.
Is your audio still recording?
sorry.
Is your audio still recording?
Yeah.
Double check it.
Yeah.
That's a full confidence.
So, he's played. Should I say the year or?
Just say the club.
Just say the club.
Okay. Just keep it order.
Okay. Villarreal. B.
Okay.
Man City under 23s. Man City. Girona. Muscron, with the team in the Belgian league. Manchester City. Dinamo. FC Dinamo, that is a team in the Romanian league. And Eibar, and then Girona again. So if you want me, I tell you chances. Like three players that can be.
You could do that. That might make life easier because I'm dumb. You said
Manchester 23, then Manchester City.
So it's Villarreal B, Manchester City, random team in Belgium, Girona, random team in Romania, Eibar, and Girona again.
And he's currently playing in Girona.
Currently playing Girona, yeah, exactly.
Active player.
Active player. Yeah, he's currently player. He's an active player.
Players
You know the player. Playing really good.
I might have a guess actually, but I don't know if.
I'll give you a hint, but I won't tell you three options. I think that
Right,
would be better.
mate, I've got a guess.
Don't Google it.
I'm good. No, I'm just.
Yeah. He has been recently selected for the Spanish national team for first time.
I did.
It's even more confusing, eh?
I mean, I know there's a player who played in Spain and then went to Man City and then went to Girona.
Wait, there's
I don't know
one
if it's the
guy
same
who I
player.
think I know.
I think you might be thinking the same player as me.
I take position, man. Like that's the.
He's gonna give it away. No.
I don't know the drawing.
No. Do we want three guesses or do we just move on?
I think we just write down a person.
Yeah, and see what happens. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Third question.
Who do you think is in which team does in which
So
team
confident.
does the player which more passes in the league plays?
Oh, which team?
Which teams?
Player with the most passes.
Just one
Players
player.
with most passes in the league.
What, like a group of players or just
No. One player is the one that has made most successful passes in the league.
Surely it's.
In Spanish league.
I mean, surely it's. There's only one team it could be.
Okay, give you 3 options.
I'm gonna go with it. Yeah. I think.
Okay, Barcelona, Girona, or Las Palmas.
Really?
You love it, Las Palmas, isn't it?
It's not Las Palmas then. It's.
It was Girona, Las Palmas.
Girona, Barcelona, Las Palmas.
Right, okay, I'm gonna go with that.
I think it says.
The team that I wanted to pick wasn't in that option, so.
Alright.
With the midfield that they've got, surely Madrid is Madrid.
If you give me the player, you get double points.
Oh, the player?
If you give me the player, you get double points.
No, I'm Googling wrong right now.
Yeah, don't Google, bro.
I don't know who plays midfield, but Girona though. That's the problem. I know they're attackers, I know they're defenders, I don't know they're midfielders.
Okay, do we remember that? Do we remember the 3 questions
I'm not going
and the options?
Do you know what 3 questions?
Okay, I mean.
I'll be very surprised if I get
Alright.
anyone right.
Yeah.
So question 1.
Yeah, question 1 was the team that conceded the less goals.
Yes.
Shall we all say what we
Yeah.
picked?
So I put Las Palmas.
I put Almeria.
Almeria.
It's Las Palmas.
Yeah.
With 12 goals conceded, is in the top 5 teams that conceded the less goals in the top 5 leagues this season. And with the current Zamora, that is a trophy to the goalkeeper that in average has conceded the less goals in the less games, which is Álvaro Valles, an ex-Betis player.
Fair play.
Mm-hmm.
I know Almeria have some young left backs and right backs, so I thought maybe they're doing quite well, and maybe there's it.
No, the whole defensive power of Las Palmas is that the problem with Las Palmas is that they don't concede goals, but they don't score either.
Have
So
they
it's-
got the young kind of left mid cam playing from Spanish? I was
Oh,
saying his
yeah?
name. No,
it's-
because of M.
Moleiro.
Yeah.
What a man.
Is he good?
I love him.
Yeah, he looks like a great talent, but
04, 2 years young. 2
the
years
next-
younger than me. It's depressing.
the next Pedri.
And he's a baller.
Just saying.
He'll come in this podcast. I'm telling you, he'll come.
We'll get him on. 100%. Go on, second question.
The second question was like the clubs.
player.
Go on, do you guys want
Which player did you
Yeah.
I thought it might be Alex Garcia.
I said I don't remember the guy's name,
Mm-hmm.
but I know I'm gonna say he's a winger. He's a winger for Girona. I may be getting this guy's name wrong, but it's Easy.
Easy.
Is he
Vale.
playing for Girona?
He plays for Rayo Vallecano.
Yeah.
But
Wrong guy. There you go.
amazing player though, is he?
I've just said like.
I like that.
Angelino.
Who?
Angelino used to play left back for, but I know he played for like RB.
Angelino, I think he doesn't play in Spain anymore. But
He plays for Hoffenheim in Germany.
Yeah,
Just
surprisingly, Henry's right.
I know the guy's name. I knew he played Man City. I've seen him.
Alex Garcia, statistically, in terms of dribbles, crosses, assists, and goals, is the best Spanish player in the league currently. So he definitely deserved that call.
Come on, the boys.
So
I've
this all comes down to the last question.
Yeah, man.
got a point. You've got a point.
Yeah.
I think we're safe. aren't we?
Mate, if I get that double,
I don't know.
Oh,
if I get that double point juicer.
So what's the third question again? Go through the third question.
What was the third
Third
question?
was about the team who has the person with the most passes.
Yeah. Go on, you guys.
This is very difficult, so just
He's
I'm taking a go.
He's fucking shit himself.
Wait. You said the team is 1 point, right?
yeah, the team is 1
And you
point.
gave us 3 options there.
Yeah.
I will say Barcelona,
Okay.
just purely because of Xavi's style, and the player will be. I have no idea who's playing them most of the time now. Frankie de Jong.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's the best shout.
Frankie de Jong. We have a lot. There's a lot. Of, sorry, bye. But there's a lot of Barcelona. a lot of Barcelona player in that top. Yeah. continue.
Barcelona, Pedri.
Barcelona,
I
Pedri.
was thinking Pedri, but I think Frankie just sits back a bit more and just.
I think he's trying to show off Girona today. So I think it's Girona, and I think Alex Garcia is the player.
Sadly, none of our guests got it.
Oh.
Las Palmas player Kylian Rodriguez is the player with most passes in the league this season.
So we're safe.
Yeah.
Which means you get the punishment.
Unless he gets the.
Unless I get the
Unless in which case then I'm fucked.
There's no way I'm gonna do this, man.
Wait, hang on, I can't get the next one, can I? Because I'm the one saying it.
You can.
Well,
guess.
I
You
still
don't
get
know what it means.
You don't know what it means. You're reading out.
Right, okay.
Alright, so
Someone want to give me the...
Carlos has given me the phrase.
Now I'm going to try and read it.
So basically, there's been a Spanish phrase that Carlos set out for him to read. He has absolutely no idea what it means.
Neither do we.
And neither do we.
Yeah, it's a football channel.
With
So
his limited Spanish ability, he's gonna try to read it out, and we're gonna try to guess it, and hopefully I get it.
they're probably not gonna get it because it's a bit
just to
difficult.
clarify.
But as long as they have something, that will be points.
Okay.
Okay.
Just to clarify, I can barely speak English, let alone Spanish, so this is going to be
Amazing.
rough.
Amazing.
This one goes out to all my Brexit people out there.
Oh.
So, Nedi. No. Conoce al Betis porque es un perdedor. Suben y bajan pasi un ascenso.
Well, it wasn't that bad, eh?
Can we like read
Give that.
Thanks, boys.
So something about you.
Yeah,
So
we
Betis
hate
because
Juventus because we are stronger and better than them.
I mean, there's a football channel against Bet. That's obviously the point, but you need to tell me why are they saying?
Why?
No, what are they saying?
Oh.
Like, so obviously, it's like Betis is shit and we are good.
That's we don't like Betis because Betis
aren't.
Suben.
What's too bad?
Suben. You can't ask her again.
I'm gonna ask you what's Suben and
Bajan.
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 Suben.
So who needed to guess?
Ascensor.
No, what,
all of them together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like we can like the things like.
So Henry can get double points.
We could be like first come first serve. Like,
Yeah.
chuck out.
It's whoever says what
So-
we want to hear first.
You,
Okay.
you don't like Betis because
No.
no. Betis are shit because
No.
I think because of the issue here, I think it's...
no, but Borges.
Porque it's because.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Nadi. We. Nadi.
Nadie means nothing.
Nothing.
No, nadie. No,
Betis
nadie
are
is no
nothing
one.
but
Nadie is no one. Nadie is no one. Nadie is no one.
likes
No one likes Betis because they are.
Shit.
predators.
No, wait. Predators, losers.
Loser.
And I'll give you one. Yeah, I'll give you one more word.
What is loser? Bahan.
Predator is loser.
Predator is loser. Losers. I'll give you one more word
Yeah.
for you to translate.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bajan.
Means bajan going down.
So
Because
no one likes Betis because they are
they're
losers.
losers and they're
Going down, and we're going up. Or why? Something like this.
Yes.
I think
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Very good.
You say it's a point.
I give it to him for
Because
that.
I think it's go up.
Okay, so this was made like 5 years ago when Betis came up from the second division, because in the season 2014 and 2015 they went the second division, and in 15-16 they came up again. So because Betis is the team with most relegations to the second division in the first division, there was a chant made that it says no one knows Betis because they are losers, they go up and they go down like a lift, we'll say. And ascensor means lift, so you just go there and say that.
Right, okay, makes sense.
No one knows Betis because they are losers, they go up, they go down, they look like
So
a
that's
lift.
very different to what you guys said, so I reckon no one gets points there.
I mean, they kind of said that it's because they go down.
And I said up as well. I did say the word up. You can like it. I did say up.
I think he was the closest.
Yeah.
So if we're all on our points.
So you took a therefore he gets to pick who gets the punishment
Oh,
for
fuck.
next week's podcast.
Oh, fuck, never mind.
And what's the
Sorry,
punishment?
boys.
We'll decide it like for next week. It's a surprise for next week.
Yeah,
Lovely.
So it's gonna be.
Tune in to see what screwed up thing I have to do. We know it's me, let's be honest. Don't talk with me. Don't talk with me. Don't talk with my emotions, bro. Let's fucking lay it on me.
Don't get into it.
No, you didn't even try. You didn't even
Bro, I'm still working on my English lessons. I don't know fucking Spanish, bro.
No, but to be fair, it was way better than I thought.
I swear to God, if you do what I'm thinking you're going to do, I'm going to lose my shit. On stream. I've seen our
Second podcast in, we already do that.
I've seen my producer just whisper something. I know exactly what he said. Tune in to see what horrible thing I have to do. I think I'd rather set myself on fire.
We'll discover in the next episode.
Yeah, since you decided to volunteer yourself, you can.
Well, it was having a go. You wouldn't find another excuse. It's still fine. It's fine. It's not fine, but fuck it.
Well, that's the end of our first episode, boys.
Yeah.
Woo! Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to check out producer right at the end as well.
What an amazing end.
Stop the outro again.
That was fine.
Better now than never.
Thank you very much, guys, for watching, listening. Please subscribe if you're new around here. Check us out on Spotify and all those other things.
Check out our
Check out
Instagram, Twitter.
Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
It's everything. Come on.
There's everything there.
Our personal link should be on the screen tomorrow as well at some point. So if you can, go hit us up and follow us. That'd be awesome. I post great stuff on Twitter. If you want to see United finally get really up.
No, we're just keeping it with podcast themed. You can go and do your own thing. But yeah, see you guys next week for the Help Show.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.